Okay, problems 39 through 44. We have, it gets into phrases with algebraic expressions in it. We have, what is 5 increased by a negative 17? Okay, now the way you want to look at this is you don't want to look at this as addition or subtraction, or you want to look at this as what sign is increased. What does that mean? The sign is a plus, right? But you don't even want to look at it as add. You want to look at it as a plus. Do I put a plus or minus? So that means we're going to have 5 plus and then negative 17. Because, and I say that because we're not really adding, right? What are we really doing? We're subtracting. But you want to see the increase as, okay, am I going to put a plus or minus for this increase? I'm going to put a plus, and then I'm going to put my minus 17. And the problem that students have is they'll see increase, oh, add, and they'll put 5 plus 17 instead of 5 plus a negative 17. Okay, so you want to look at it that way. Now we see, okay, we're going to subtract, so positive, we're going to subtract 5 and 17, it's going to give us a what? Negative 12. Alright. So, you're going to go ahead and write it from written form to an algebraic form, and then you're going to go ahead and get your answer from that, because it asks for what is. So technically you could put x equals, but this is fine. If you put 5 plus negative 17, that would be okay. Okay, here we have find the total of a 3, negative 7, and negative 10. Okay, so what are we going to put in between each number? For total, we mean what? A plus, right? So we're going to put 3 plus, and what would come next? A negative 7, okay, plus a negative 10. Okay? And see, without the parentheses, students may get confused. Okay, now what is that? So it just makes it a little bit easier to see that. Now this is the equivalent to 3 minus 7 minus 10. But that's not what it's said to do here. But I'm just telling you that algebraically it's equivalent to the same thing. Or arithmetically it's the same thing. Okay, so now we're looking at 3 minus 7. 3 and a negative 7 is going to be a what? Negative 4 plus a negative 10. And so now we're going to end up with what? Negative 14. Okay? Any questions with that? And that's all, yeah, that's it. Okay, problems. (50) through 53, we want to evaluate. And this is problem number 48. We have x plus y, comma, and then we want to evaluate x plus y, where x equals to a negative 5 7. So basically what we're doing here is we're substituting in for x and y. So it's like we're cutting out that x, and we're going to put parentheses in there, plus, and then we're going to cut that y out, put parentheses in there. And what are we going to put in here for x? The -5. And then the -7, that's going to go in there for y. So using that concept of cutting that x out and putting that in to your equation, you know, that really helps. And I would recommend instead of -y, it's -7. And that really helps to see, okay, what goes in there. So our answer is going to be what? A -12. Okay? Any questions with that? Okay, well that's concludes lesson 2.